you're going to be at the top when you join. You will pay $25 one time, just once, just one time. The only time you ever pay $25 out of your pocket. After that, you won't ever have to do that ever again. Okay? So you're going to have to come up with $25 somehow and pay Ultimate Cycler $25, and it will go to either your sponsor or the person above them. And you'll see what I mean when I say that, because don't be surprised if you end up paying your sponsor, or it could be the person above your sponsor, and I'll explain that right now, why that can happen. Once you've joined Ultimate Cycler, you're going to have 6 spots that have to be filled up. Now, spot number 1 and spot number 2 are going to be your direct downline members. And what they will do is they will pay the person above you. That's how it works. They don't pay you here. They will actually pay the person above you. It skips a level. That's how we get paid. Okay? So far, so good? So once you get spot 1 and spot 2 filled up with a new member each, now you've got your pay line. This is where it gets really exciting. Your pay line, spot 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, this can get filled up several different ways. It can get filled up either by you bringing in more people into the business yourself, and that can fill up those spots. They will still be your direct members that you brought into the business. They're always going to be your direct members. You will never lose them. Just because they're down here does not mean they are not your direct members. They will always be that. But they just happen to fall down into here because these 2 spots are filled up. So you personally, if you get gung-ho with this, you could fill up all these spots yourself, possibly. Now, if you don't, then each of these people could fill these spots up. This person can fill all 4 spots up. This person could fill all 4 spots up, depending how fast they move with it. This person could fill 2. This one could fill 2. This one could fill 3. This one could fill 1. It all depends on how these people work the business themselves and how much you work the business yourself. So this can get filled up by you or by either one of these people or by all 3 of you can get this filled up. Now, you can get spillover. Once in a while it happens. It's happened with me, I think, I'm going to say maybe once or twice. Not very much, okay? It hasn't happened a lot, but it has happened. Now, don't count on it. Don't join this and think, oh, I can sit back down and just spill over. We'll fill this all up. No, it doesn't work that way. It's just once in a while. When it does happen, be grateful and be thankful for it. And, hey, you know, it helps fill up a spot. That's great. So, now, once you get all 6 spots filled up, okay, and this is your pay line, you will have earned $100. This is all done. Now, you're not done with the business, okay? You want to keep going in the business. You want to keep earning another $100 because each of these spots is $25. So you want to earn another $100. Now, how do we do this? We start another one of these. How do we start another one of these? You don't have to take $25 out of your own pocket ever again. You take $25 from the money you earn down here. So that means you have to be disciplined and save out $25 from this money you earned and don't spend all of it, okay? It's going to be real tempting, especially if you're hurting really bad for money, to want to take all $25 payments, all 4 of them, and take the $100 and go spend it or use it to help pay for bills. But if you do that, you can't start another matrix. And if you can't start another matrix, and then you've got all these people underneath you that are going to be filling up their matrices, you're not going to have another matrix to fill up when these people bring in more people. So you've got to make sure you save out $25 and start another matrix. So when your direct members start bringing in more people, it can fill up another matrix and help you fill up your matrix, okay? So that's, I mean, it gets complicated, and I don't want to like get into the nitty gritty of how all that works, but all I can say is as you get new people underneath you and your people bring in new people, you've got to have a matrix with empty spots so it can fill up. Okay, bottom line, that's what you want to make sure you do. So let me go on to the next paper because I want to try to keep this video under a certain amount of minutes, and it's going to be hard to do, but I'm going to try. Okay, now this is how it works. This is really getting nitty-gritty. I'm going to cover myself up, but that's okay. I want you to see the paper. That's more important. Okay, we just talked about this level here, okay, the $25 level. This is where you came in at. You had to pay $25 once out of your own pocket. You filled up your first matrix. You filled up your pay line. One way or the other, it filled up, and you earned your first $100. This is where you have to be very disciplined. You need to take out of that $100. Okay, now listen closely. Don't spend all of it. Take out of that $100, $25, because you're going to get a notice in your back office to start another one of these matrices. It's going to say you need to pay for a matrix. When you see that, you're not going to, don't be alarmed and think, I need to pay for a matrix? Well, yes, yeah, because this one filled up. You want to start a new one. So take $25 out of the $100, start another one, pay for it. You will pay either your sponsor, depending on where you're falled, that's good English, depending on where you fell into your sponsor's matrix, depends on who you pay the $25 to, but you'll pay somebody. It will tell you who. You're going to pay $25 out of this $100 to start a new one, and you're going to take $50. This is where you got to be disciplined. Take $50 out of this and start the $50 level. And I recommend that you start it as soon as you possibly can. And the reason I say that is because if you don't have a $50 level started, and any of these people underneath you decide to start a $50 level and you don't have one started, you're not going to get the $50 from any of these people that pay their $50. It's going to go past you to the person who does have a $50 level matrix started. So you want to always keep that in the back of your mind, that as soon as you can do it, you want to try to start the next level up, so that when all these people underneath you start these levels, the pay comes to you and doesn't pass over you. Okay, now don't get panicky. Don't feel like you got to hurry up and try to get all these filled up all at once. It's not going to happen that quick, okay? You can take your time, but just keep it in mind that you want to try to start a new matrix as soon as you get one filled up. So out of the 100, take 25, start another one of these, let it sit there, and then just start filling it up on your own. Get your members to start filling it up when you bring in new members. Have that rolling and going, and take 50 out of here and start the $50 level. Now, once you get the $50 level, oh, and by the way, you have $25 left over. You can go buy a pizza. Celebrate your first $100, okay? Forgot to tell you that. That's kind of important. You got $25 you can pocket. Neato. Now, out of the $50 level, same scenario. It's going to be the same thing all the way up through, okay? But I'll try to explain each one. So, because as each one is explained, it kind of gets clearer and clearer and clearer. Okay, so out of the $50 level, once all these spots fill up, again, it can happen any way. You can fill them all up yourself. You can fill up the first two. Then these people can fill up your pay line. It's just it can be spillover. It can be several different ways it can happen. But regardless, once this matrix fills up, you are going to earn $200. Out of that 200, this is where you have to be very disciplined. Out of that 200, now listen closely. Out of the 200, take 50. Start another one of these matrices. Okay, you want another one running. You want another one with empty spots to fill up, okay, because you want to earn more $200 payments. Out of the 200, just the one time you have to do this, you take $100 out of this 200. Discipline yourself. Save it. Keep it in your PayPal or your Pazer or your Salad Trust Pay or wherever it sits. And take 100 and start the $100 level. I'm going to move my hand up. You want to start the $100 level now. Once you start the $100 level, what you're going to do, okay, down here you took 50 to start a new one. You took 100 out of the 200 and started the $100 level here. That leaves you with $50 left over, and you can do whatever you want to with it. Go buy 2 more pizzas. Go buy yourself a new dress, ladies. Men, buy something for your motorcycle. Okay, so all kidding aside, you got $50 left over from this level to pocket. You started the new level, $100 level. Same thing. You're going to get this all filled up. This is your pay line. Remember, this is never your pay line. These people are not going to pay you, ever. Spot 1 and 2 do not pay you. So don't get discouraged when you get your spot 1 and 2 filled up and you see that they had to pay somebody else. Don't think, well, this is a scam. No, it's not. This is the way it works. These two people skip over you. But this is the exciting level right here. Spot 3, 4, 5, and 6. It pays you, okay? You're going to earn $400. Now, discipline yourself again. Out of $400, you have got to take $100. You're going to get a notification in your back office to start another one of these levels so you can get empty spots again to fill up so you can earn another $400. So take $100, pay for a new $100 matrix, take $200 out of this, and you're going to have to take another 10 extra out of it. So actually, down here, when I said you had 50, you really have 40 the very first time. Out of this level, you're going to take $200 and an extra $10 and start this level up here, okay? And that $10 is an admin fee just to start a new level just one time, just the first time. After that, you never have to pay that $10 ever again to start, you know, to pay for another matrix in the level you've already started. It's just that one time you pay that $10 and that's it. So you're going to take $210 and start this level up here and have this one running because you paid for another one. Now, when you get up here, same thing. Get this one filled up. You earned $800 from your pay line. Cool, huh? I love this. Take out of the 800, you're going to get a notification to start another matrix. You're going to take 200 and pay for a new one of these so they can start filling up again so you can earn $800 again. And you're going to take out of this 800, you've got 600 left over. Don't go spend it. Don't go hog wild with it. Take 400 and reinvest it. Learn to reinvest. Learn to be wise with your money, because when you are wise with your money and you reinvest money, you make more money. Remember that. Reinvest money, you'll make more money. Spend your money, you're going to not make any money. You're going to lose money. So out of the 800, you took 200, started a new one, took 400, started the $400 level, and you did have to take $10 out the first time, but normally you would have $200 left over from this level to do anything you want with. Go buy something nice for your wife. Go buy something nice for your husband, your boyfriend. Okay, so you got $200 left over. Now it's $190 the first time because you had to take the $10 out for the admin fee, but after that it'll be $200 all the time left over. Now, up here, okay, you started this level now. Out of the money from here, you started this level. Can you see why I said you never have to use your money out of your own pocket ever again? It's money you earn that you use to start another level. It's just it's an incredible program. You only had to pay $25 once out of your own pocket. After that, it's always the money you earn to start another level. Okay, so real quick, I want to try to wrap this up. Out of this level here, you're going to earn $1,600. Out of that $1,600, you're going to turn around and take $400 out, plus $10 for the very first time to start this level up here to pay for a new matrix level. You're going to take another $800 out of this $1,600 and start this level up here, the $800 level, and that's as high as it goes right now. So again, out of the $1,600 that you earn when your pay line fills up, this is your pay line, you're going to take $400 and start a new one of these to get it going and earning you money again to earn another $1,600 eventually someday. And then take $800 and start this level up here. That's $800 you have to take out of here. So 800 and 200 is what? $800 and $1,000 you need to take from $1,600 to reinvest up here. And you have $600 left over. Hey, you might be able to go on a little mini vacation. Pay off some kind of a debt, maybe a small debt. Cool beans, huh? Okay. Now, when you get up here, there's no levels to pay for, okay? So once you get this matrix filled up, spot 1 and 2, and then spot 3, 4, 5, and 6, look how much you're going to earn. $3,200. Is that awesome or is that awesome? Let me get it closer. Now to that $3,200, don't go crazy and spend all of it in one place, okay? You've got to discipline yourself and take out $800 and start another one of these so you can earn more $3,200 increment payments. And then when this fills up again, take another $800 out and start another one and do that over and over and over and over again. So really, when it's all said and done, you still have a big chunk of money left over from $3,200. You got $2,400 to do something with. I don't know what your why is. My why is I want to become financially free, financially stable. You want to discipline yourself and reinvest. Now let me show you the last paper, and this will be it. And then I will close and wrap this up. And this is a total of what you make, okay? Total earned from all the levels. Now if you can see this okay or not. Okay? From level 1. Now this is after you've done all, this is just a real quick synopsis. This is after you've gotten all your levels running. Okay, you can have all 6 levels running. They're all going to mature and fill up at different times now. Remember that. They're not going to fill up at the same time. It's going to happen at different intervals. But they are going to fill up as you get people following you in this that understand it and grasp it and want to do this. Okay, so let me show you this and then we'll close. Your $25 level, once it fills up, you will have $75 left over to pocket. Your $50 level, when it fills up, you can have $150 left over to pocket and do whatever you want to with. Your $100 level, you'll have, let me get a little closer, you can have $300 left over. Your $200 level, you're going to have $600 left over. Your $400 level, you're going to have $1,200 left over. This is all backwards to me in my camera here, so I'm seeing numbers backwards, and that looked like a 6, but it's $1,200. And then of your $800 level, you're going to have $2,400 left over. Now you add all these up, because if you were to take all these amounts as each level, as each matrix fills up, and you were to take all this profit and add it up each time each one filled up and saved it up, after you, I mean, you already took out what you needed, okay, to start a new matrix. So we're talking about what's left over. This is the leftover money that is yours to do whatever you want with, whatever your little heart desires to do with it. This is your money, free and clear, because you took money out already to start a new matrix in each level. You will have a grand total of $4,725 if you were to add all this up every time this happens. Now, these can all fill up, and it can happen maybe once a month. It can happen maybe a couple times a month. It can happen maybe several times a week. I mean, it just, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It depends on all the people you bring into your business with you, how fast they run with this and how fast they fill up their matrices. But they will fill up when you get people that join up with you that understand this and comprehend it and run with it and share it and work the business like they should. And when that happens and you get some really good team members that you're working with, the amount of money you can earn within a week's time and even within a few days' time can just be phenomenal. I mean, imagine if all your matrices filled up like several times a week even. Imagine the amount of money that you could earn. It just could be phenomenal. I mean, imagine if it filled up like every day. I mean, it could happen. It really could. If you got people that are go-getters and really run with this, I mean, these could be filling up just constantly. People upgrading and constantly refilling their matrices. So it could just explode for you. It could just become just a business that you could turn around and either quit your job and just live on this, or it can pay off all your debts. It could completely fill your why you want to join Ultimate Cycler.